going on, guys? I want to start by showing you the video of the April 17th sighting of a planet with its moons. Now, the first video I'm going to show you, this one, it's right before this star, this moon, here in the front, makes the other one in the background discoverable. Okay, now here we go. There it is right there. You can see the planet and that one moon right there in front, okay? Now as you start tilting, you'll start seeing two. There it is, there's two. Now on the back, since I've darkened it, you can see that there's an object right there on the side. I believe it to be a moon, another moon. Now there's three moons up front, and it's got that southern rotation to it, okay? And you can clearly see that planet right there. Above the moons. Now, for a moment there, it looks like something actually goes in between right here. Now, this is the object. Okay, this is June, beginning of June. Now, this is the main planet here. You can see the dust. Okay, right here, it's light, like a whitish color. It comes over here a little ways. Okay. Now, this is in June. This is the planet. These are the three moons that it has. Okay, these are the ones that we can see. This one. Now, as well as this one up here, the one that's furthest away on the video, you can see 1, 2, and then the third one is way out here. That's why it shows so far away in the video. Okay, but on the end of it, it has its own little planet. When the lighter of the smoke, when it makes impact with something, it's very, very thin. Okay, and with it being thin, it's able to shine light through it. So this is all the interactions. These three are moons going around, and the front is lit because it's a new interaction. It's got, you know, debris coming around its sides. It's hitting dust. I mean, it's doing everything that, it's coming through everything that this just put for it. Alright, this picture was taken on July 5th. Now you can see the trail, the double trail. You can see rocks right here. Okay, probably a planetary or two objects, or maybe more. Now you can plainly see that's a rock, that's a planet. Look at that. You can see the moon, or the primary planet here. Okay, entangled in its oxide dust. And you can still see the hand. I called it the devil's hand. Because right here, at the time, I seen a snake face. And the teeth. Okay? And the tail that comes off the end of the snake right here. That's what I was seeing. I was seeing a story here on play out. And at this frame, Adam's eating the apple, and he's sitting with his back. He's sitting down right here. You can see his feet. He's sitting with his back the opposite way of, I'm assuming, God. Now here's the moon. Here's the moon. You can see the trail. You can see the trail, the line, and how it connects to this planet. Okay, this is a small one. This is a large one. Show you this because I really enjoy this picture. This shows you a picture of a lamb. It's taken July 17th. Now I'm going to explain to you why it looks like a lamb. Here's the front nose coming down. Here's the nostril. Then you have the mouth. And if you look close, you got teeth. Then you got the chin. It comes around, loops down into the body. But in all actuality, again, here's the main planet. Okay? Here is a moon. Okay? Now these are planets coming up and over, up and over. Okay? Now this pole right here
is the planet that's going around the sides, around in a circle around this planet X. That's banging into crap. Okay, but let's not forget here, we have our moon. Okay, right here. This is the moon. This is I say this is the second planet, but it's its primary moon. Okay, this is the second largest body. And you can see right here all the weird lines it makes for its moons. And its little one that hangs off the end here. Now you can also see, as you come around, this arm right here stretches. See, you have your tail that comes up and stretches out. 4th of September. You can see the planets right there. Every time it makes its rotation and the moons come up and down and around, it's losing stuff the whole time. It's losing planets and moons. Okay, some are big, some are small. And then you have those bigger ones that float away and create their gravitational pull from everything that's next to it. So when we're looking at this system in a whole, we're also looking at things that are next to it as well, that are a good size, that are pulling their own moons. Okay, so then there's several of them out here like that. I've been following this for 8 months, and it just occurred to me a couple days ago what was actually happening here. I was following that object in April, and this is the same object. It's got the 4 moons in front, the larger, and it's got the planet, then the large moon, and then it's 3 small moons of that large one, and then on the other side it's got a bright one that is bright. It's purplish. And I believe that this blue and red object is together, and they call it the blue Kachina because it's the same color as our sky. Literally until it's here, which look, in 4 minutes time it goes from the top of the sun to right here. 4 minutes. Okay? 4 minutes. It still has the southern area of it shadowed and the upper lit from the sun. Now you can see this moon clearly coming into play. And now there's another one below here. And a smaller one of its. Now that's why I believe they called it Planet X, the planet of the crossing. It's because when this made its own, when the planet and its moons made its travel, making one line going all the way around, it knocked something. And they butted heads. And it was big enough to create a gravity protective shield around it. That way it could go all the way around this planet, survive, and gather more with it. This is a turn. It comes swinging, boom, but it's coming this way. Now look right here, see? There's another one right there. There's another moon. Alright. Now look at this line, double line, okay? It takes a double line for a planet. Now this is where I start seeing a planet unfold that's actually going towards the sun, but has its rotation right here. Now you can see this moon. Okay. How we didn't see that by the sun? It's just amazing. I don't know. Now I want you to remember this. Okay, it looks like 2 planets are smashing into each other. So right here is when I notice these large planets again, these large moons, right next to each other. Okay, this is the red dust right now, or when I took this picture. Okay, this has a fold to it. Boom, right here, boom, it's folding. Some of it's coming across. Okay, but it's folding here, making this second one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's bigger one.
Now you can see a little bit better the eyes coming into play and the ears of the horse. You see the nose band comes around the mouth. This is one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Now, this will show you in this November video that this is the planet that is the furthest away from the primary. Okay, now if you remember the July video, I explained a little bit on the snake and the Adam and Eve eating of the apple. Now in that, I told you about the devil's hands that were wrapped around. Now that was on the back side of it, okay, and it was coming around. That's why it looked like hands. So it's coming around the back side of it, and now in this picture it's gone all the way around to the very front. So the hands are now up here. This is all of the crap that this massive arm and this massive major moon is giving off. Come on guys, it's the 18th of November. I wanted to show you the system. This is one side of it, and this part's going down, so that's why you see the real thick lines going up, okay, away from the line here, okay. But that's why you have these lines going up, is because this planet right here is going down. Alright, this video was shot in November, and it shows the arm coming down, okay, and this is getting ready for a frontal motion around the bottom. And this is the moon, and this is the 2 arms that come out to make its moon that holds a larger planet, and then below that's a planet as well. Now you can see the horse, the band that goes around the nose. Now everything's coming at 45, so, you know, it looks almost 3D-ish. So you have a planet here that will hit this one, and it'll start showing itself. Right here, see how the dust grabs this planet? Look at this hold on it. I mean, this is a massive arm. Now this video was taken on the 17th of December, and you can see a planet here. You can see a planet here, and you can see the lines, okay, the travel movement of other moons, okay, right here. All of these. Okay, these are going around this massive moon, and you can see the other one right here, the ones that are squished together. Now, if you remember in the videos, you'll remember the moon that's furthest away, that has a little arm and a moon to it. Okay, here is that moon, the major planet, the major moon, I mean, sorry. And you can see it's coming up front. Okay, because you can see the arms, it's laying for it off the horizon. Now, this is the reason why people can't see this all the time, every day, is because it's shrouded behind the blue Kachina. Now again, I'll stress the blue Kachina. They named it the blue Kachina for the simple fact is the planets look like our atmosphere, the color of our atmosphere. The blue Kachina, it's blue, they're blue. The moons, the big ones, the small ones, they're blue. So in our atmosphere, when you look at them, they're going to look black in nature. I'll move side to side, up and down. I'll show you this is not a lens flare. This is not a sundog. This clearly does not move. This was the 21st of December, West Texas, sunrise. So this is surrounded behind the large object, the April 17th object. There's the object. The object would be in this area right here. And that morning, I took pictures of oxide, which looked orangish red in this area. And I'll show you after this video, but I wanted to play this full video because I want you guys to see this go up, you know, off the horizon and see that second sun. Now, when it first started coming in, it resembled, to me, olive branches. Okay, because they had the olives hung on to them inside there. They look, you know, they were round. They're planets. So, you know, and they look just like olive branches. There was a lot of signs that was brought in to my visions, showing me, I think, you know, what was coming and what I should share with you. And that's why I showed you the stories about Adam and Eve eating the apple, the fall of Satan, you know, the pictures, the old man that I keep seeing, you know, that's actually oxide dust that's coming off the front of the planet. Now this was taken on 10/24, and this I want to show you because this shows the making of one of the horsemen. You got an eye, the front nose area, the mouth, okay, right here, mouth, and the nostrils are coming into play, okay, right here, it's a horseman being made. It's a planet, a moon, and a moon, and a whole bunch of moons. Now right here you can clearly see a planet, little moons, okay. See another planet? You can see the dust. I mean, it's traveling down, boom. It's going down. These planets now in this picture are coming down and around. And they're literally coming straight down right now. Imagine, I mean, just all this stuff is going to hit. I wanted to show you guys this UFO because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know any of this. I mean, they've given me the knowledge and the understanding of being able to show you guys this video. You can see the dark, shadowy areas here. Those are plainly moons and planets. Okay, you can see this right here. Just keep going right through it. You can see it. You can see the main influence right here. There's a line coming down, and I imagine it connects to the planet. Look how strong this is. Look at this arm. It's strong. I want to show you guys this picture because of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I briefly showed you one in July. Okay. Now this is taken on 8/31, and it shows the horsemen right here. Okay, you can see the mouth, the eyes, you can see the nose guard. Okay. Now this is the system, okay, right here that you see that's making the horse. Alright. Now you've got the moons in its grab right here. Okay, so it's coming forward. Okay. Now this being the very last moon that we saw, it's the one with the arm, the long extended arm. Now again, right down here on the bottom, zoom it in, you can see the planets here. and it's going around this. Okay, it's going around here in this rotation. Now I'm assuming the back arm is coming around the back, of course, coming around like this because of this right here. It's plainly planets and moons. Now you can see the tail again, the scorpion tail. You can see it right here. Okay. Now this is the main arm. This is the one that carries the 2 or 3 moons. Now this is the rotation it's giving from left to right. Okay, the whole time. Left to right. Look at this. It's coming up. Boom. Coming around. Arms are coming around. They're straightening out because they're coming down. Boom. They're getting ready to come down, you know. Look right here. This was taken on the 5th of November. Look right here. Look right here. This was taken on the 30th of November. This color, these colors, beautiful. Look at the colors. I first started seeing this with the system. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the little white specks. Look at the moon. Look at the bigger one here. Still the 30th of November. Look at right here. Pretty amazing. Look at that. Same object again, 30th of November. Now you can start seeing planet right here. Now this, pay attention to down here. Let's look down here, okay? Look at all of that down there. Look at all that. Right here. Look at that. Look at the little small one right here too. Now I know most people will say, oh, it's a sundog. Look. Look at the branch right there. Go over that. Look at this one. And this one. Look at all this. This is 30th November still. Look at this. Now, I thought this to be really strange. Still here. 30th November still. Look at all this. Look at all these moons right here. And here's our second sun again. This okay, here is the system again. Notice the difference in color, lighter to darker. Right here is a hand, the pull, gravity pull of our 2 planets. Okay, goes up into 2. And it's coming around, the back side, boom, it's coming around. Here's the tail of that. The one that hangs the longest, the one you see the last. Right here. 21st of November. This was taken on July. Okay. You can see the arm again. It extends to the moon. It comes out to another moon. Okay. The one that now in November is creating the lines. Now this is the one that's the elongated. This is the long orbit. This is the last moon that we see. Here's 1, 2. Double arm. 1, 2. I'm going to end here with the frame by frame from the video from November 30th. Showing the whole system in a whole. Now for some reason when it goes from the western horizon over to the eastern horizon. It gets massive when it's up above us, and then it gets small when it gets to the horizon. Different times of the day. Sometimes it's like right here, and then boom. Other times it's like this. Now, you see a lizard on the top. Say hi to Buffalo Bill. You can see the arm stretching out to that huge moon in the back. Look at the planet right there on the bottom. I mean, it's pretty amazing stuff, guys. He doesn't look happy, does he? The lizard does. He's got a big old smile, doesn't he? Looks like a dragon sitting on a damn rock. Man, look at that, huh? I wonder if that's where they got the dragons from. But anyways, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming to my channel. I want to thank the people that have watched my videos and followed me through this painstaking 8 months. I want to thank the naysayers that come in here and diss my channel. I want to thank you guys very much. I want to thank the people that have sent me personal emails and that have just stood by my side. And I mean, you guys, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it. Thank you for the phone calls. It's always nice to get a kind voice every now and then. You guys make sure you're safe. You guys be safe in this time. Sumerians talked about it. They said this system would come by every 3,600 years. It's been spoke about past civilizations over and over again. It was written on scribes. There were signs that were given. The Norway spiral, the floods. I mean, it's been coming, guys. The weather changes. You guys make sure you're safe. Much love. Music player out. On the side, I believe it's it to be a moon, another moon. Now there's 3 moons up front, and it's got that southern rotation to it. Okay, and you can clearly see that planet right there up above the moons. Now, for a moment there, it looks like something actually goes in between right here. Now, this is the object. Okay, this is June, beginning of June. Now, This is the main planet here. You can see the dust. Okay, right here it's light, like a whitish color. It comes over here a little ways. Okay. Now this is in June. This is the planet. These are the 3 moons that it has. Okay. These are the ones that we can see. This one. Now as well as this one up here, the one that's furthest away on the video. You can see 1, 2, and then the third one is way out here. That's why it shows so far away in the video. Okay, but on the end of it, it has its own little planet. When the lighter of the smoke, when it makes impact with something, it's very, very thin. Okay, and with it being thin, it's able to shine light through it. So this is all the interactions. These 3 are moons going around, and the front is lit because it's a new interaction. It's got, you know, debris coming around its sides. It's hitting dust. I mean, it's doing everything that it's coming through everything that this just put for it. I was seeing a story here on play out, and at this frame, Adam's eating the apple, and he's sitting with his back. He's sitting down right here. You can see his feet. He's sitting with his back the opposite way of, I'm assuming, God. Now here's the moon. Here's the moon. You can see the trail. You can see the trail, the line, and how it connects to this planet. Okay, this is a small one. This is a large one. Show you this because I really enjoy this picture. What's going on, guys? I want to start by showing you the video of the April 17th sighting of a planet with its moons. Now, the first video I'm going to show you, this one, it's right before this star, this moon, here in the front, makes the other one in the background discoverable. Okay, now here we go. There it is right there. You can see the planet and that one moon right there in front, okay? Now as you start tilting, you'll start seeing 2. There it is, there's 2. Now in the back, since I've darkened it, you can see that there's an object right there. Alright, this picture was taken on July 5th. Now you can see the trail, the double trail. You can see rocks right here. Okay, probably a planetary or 2 objects, or maybe more. Now you can plainly see that's a rock, that's a planet. Look at that. You can see the moon, or the primary planet here. Okay, entangled in its oxide dust. And you can still see the hand. I called it the devil's hand. Because right here, at the time, I seen a snake face. And the teeth. Okay? And the tail that comes off the end of the snake right here. That's